Hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. Now in this section we have a continuous variable here, so let's quickly look at it. Let s be a random variable with bdf, f of s being equal to as cubed plus b, 0 less than s, which is also less than 1. Find a and b such that the expectancy of s is equal to 8. So from this question you could see that we are being given the function, and then we are given the condition. So from there we can quickly find use the integral in solving that, and that is going to give us an equation. And then the second equation will be when we find the expectancy of s, which is also equal to 5/8. So in both cases we are going to get like equation for both cases. So from there we get a system of equation, and then we are able to find a and b from there. So let's look at it now. For the first condition, we are given that the integral, that is from the number a b f of s here dx being equal to so this is the integral. So we have 1 0 here, and then f of s is as cubed plus b, as cubed plus b. So now from here we have we are to integrate this, right? And remember, we are integrating this with respect to x. So if we are integrating this with respect to x, which means that whatever other variable that is there is constant. So we just have this to be a is still there, a, we add plus 1 to it, then we divide by 4 plus, remember over here too we have when you integrate a constant, so let's say it is 1 here, so we come back and then we are going to get x again, because although it is 1 here, now the 1 here is because s is to the power 0, and then number raised to the power 0 is 1, but then we add plus 1 to it, which makes it x, then we divide by the 1. That is why we have b of x here. So from here we have the condition 1 and then 0, so we just substitute 1 into it. So just substituting 1 into the whole thing, so we just have this. Let's simplify that. So 1 and 0. So when we substitute 1 into the whole of that, yeah, remember we are using the property, so it's equal to 1 is equal to 1. Yeah, so everything here equals to 1. That is, we are still using the property, so we just substitute 1 into it. So we have a divided by 4 here plus just b. Now the other part is just the minus of just substituting 0 into it. So this goes to 0, this goes to 0, so everything goes away, and then we have only that being equal to 1. So from here we can so already we have a over 4 plus b here being equal to 1, as let's call this one equation 1. And then the equation 2 is from what we are given over here. The question says we should find the expectancy. The question says that the expectancy of x is equal to 5/8. Now what is the expectancy of s? The expectancy of s is calculated by the integral of, let's say, from a to b, and then we have the function f of s here being equal to 5/8. So we have remember the condition is still from 1 to 0. Now in this case s is multiplying our as cubed plus b here, dx here being equal to 5/8. So in this case we have the integral 1 0 here, as to the power 4 plus bx here, dx being equal to 5/8. So when we want to find the integral in this case, we have a as to the power 4 plus 1 here, then divided by 5 plus b as to the power 1 plus 1 here divided by 2, and then we have it from 1 0 here being equal to 5/8. Okay, so over here we have a as to the power 5 divided by 5 plus here squared divided by 2, 1 and 0. So over here 2. In that same way, when we substitute 0 into it, it goes away. So let's solve for this part. Now we have just substituting 1 into it, we just have a over 5 here plus just b over 2 here, right? Now the rest goes to 0, being equal to 5 over 8 in this case. So call this one equation 2, right? Alright, so from so equation 1, we had equation 1 to be a over 4 plus b being equal to 1, and that is equation 1, right? Okay, so since we have both equations now, what we can do here is to find a and b, but then either we use the elimination method or the substitution method, but then let's use elimination method in this case. So in the first place, what we can do is that we have b over 2 here, and then we have b here. So why don't we make this same as that by just multiplying through equation 2 by 2. So let's say we multiply equation 2 by 2, and then doing that we have 2 into bracket a over 5 plus b over 2 being equal to 5 over 8 multiplied by 2. So in this case we have 2 over 5a. Now this cancels that, we have b being equal to 10 over 8, and then 10 over 8 is just it's just 5 over 4. We have 5 over 4, and let's call this one equation 3. So to find a, right, what we have to do is to subtract, right? Subtract this and that. So let's say equation 3 minus equation 1, right? So we have 2 over 5a plus b being equal to 5 over 4 minus a over 4 here plus b here being equal to 1. So subtracting that, 2 over 5 minus 1 over 4 is just going to give us 3 over 20a, and when we subtract this, it goes away, so we've eliminated this. So 5 over 4 minus 1 here is just 1 over 4. So from here we have a being equal to 1 over 4 here multiplied by 20 over 3. 4 goes itself, 1 goes here, 5, and then a will just be equal to 5 over 3 in this case. Alright, so since we have a to be 5 over 3, what we can do is to put a being equal to 5 over 3 into equation 1, right? So equation 1 is a over 4 plus b being equal to 1. So from here we can make b the subject, right? So making b the subject, we have b equal to 1 minus a over 4, b will be equal to 1 minus 5 over 3 over 4, and then b here is just the same as 5 over 3 multiplied by 1 over 4, and then 1 minus 5 over 12 here is just equal to when we compute the whole of that, we have 7 over 12. So therefore we can conclude that a equal to 5 over 3, and then b here is equal to 7 over 12 in this case. So thank you very much for joining me in this session. I hope this session was helpful. I'll see you guys in the next video, which is still on continuous variable, but then it's also in a different form. So I'll see you in the next video.